back to my channel. It's been a while since I've published the last video, but 2020 was not easy, I guess, for a lot of people, especially with the traveling situation. And since my channel was mostly about traveling, that's why I didn't post videos. But in 2021 I would like to change it. I would like to publish more often, especially because I want to improve my performance, not only behind the camera but also in front. And since September last year I started to posting those kind of creative photos on my Instagram, and few of you have actually reached me with a request if I can show you how do I do those kind of photos, what is the work behind the camera and in the post-production programs. So I decided in this first video I will walk you through the whole creative process, and I will show you some tips and tricks of how I do those kind of pictures. So if you will like my content, I would appreciate if you could subscribe to this channel or give me a follow on Instagram. And without further ado, let's jump to the first creative picture tutorial.
Before you go out, always think about your picture first. Search for some inspiration online, for example on Pinterest. In this tutorial I will show you how did I create this picture. So let's finally go outside. Search for some special destination that will give your picture even better feeling. And then bring a model. You can, for example, ask some of your friends if they want to help you with the photo, and I'm sure you will find someone special that will give your production even better quality. If you struggle to find perfect match, you can ask on different Facebook groups or photographers forums. Then prepare your camera on a tripod and take a picture of the surroundings. If you have lighting, you can use it as well, but it's not necessary. Take a picture of the model from different angles as well as other items that you need. Now let's jump to the post-production process. So let's open up the surroundings layer in Photoshop and place the model layer above that. We will have to balance it, so we decrease opacity and we position the model layer as we want it. Then increase the opacity back. Now select the body by quick selection tool. And if you want to be super precise, we can use masking tool. Once we are happy with the selection, we copy and paste it, which will make another layer. And then we can hide the original layer below. Now we have to create a neck hole so it will look naturally. We need some dark cotton layer, so we select the area on her sweater and we position it where it's supposed to be. We place it below the body's layer, and then we play with the transform and wrap tool in order to get the best shape. You can also use the gradient, so the color will get from darker to lighter continuously. Now let's soften up the edges by using brush tool in a clear mode. Once we are happy with that, let's place the head layer, and we do basically the same what we did with the body. We select that, copy, paste, and it will make another layer. Now remove the label by healing brush tool. Select the layer by pressing Command T and place it where you think it looks great. We can also balance the colors by selecting camera raw filters. Once we are happy with that, we can add some effects by using special brush. You can download different brushes on brusheezy.com, where you can download all you need completely for free. We install it and then we can play with that. I select this dust layer so it will look more naturally. We can play with the opacity so it's not gonna be so visible, but still it will look great. Now we add some sun rays by using another brush, and we place it in the right corner because the light is shining from the right side. We will also add some fog behind her so it will look more magical. We can also play with the opacity. As the last thing, we add some lens flares and we place it to the bottom left corner so it's matching with the sun rays in the top right corner. Once we are happy with the picture, let's open up Lightroom and play with the colors a little bit. Let's decrease the contrast, increase the shadows, and also decrease the black so it will look more magical. Now let's play with the histogram, so we make an S-curve and the colors, especially black parts, will look more soft. Now let's adjust the brown colors a little bit, just slightly, and increase the texture, decrease clarity, and also decrease vignettes so our eyes will focus more on the body of the girl. Then increase some noise reduction so the picture will look smoother. Now let's add some radial gradient zones. First zone will be around the head. We increase the contrast, decrease shadows, decrease texture, add a little bit of clarity and sharpness, and most importantly, decrease saturation. Now we create another radial gradient zone around her body. We increase contrast, increase texture and clarity, a little bit decrease dehaze, increase sharpness and decrease noise. And finally, we are done.
So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, you can definitely follow me on Instagram, or you can join me on Clubhouse. Sometimes I'm talking about photography, videography and drones. So if you want to know more information or maybe ask me some question directly, I think Clubhouse is the perfect place. So thank you once again, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.